Well, the time has finally come. Everybody is waiting for my review of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge, and it's overrated. And I'll tell you exactly why. From Dotemu, the French dev that revived/ruined Streets of Rage, comes TMNT Shredder's Revenge, the latest beat-em-up in the franchise, and a day one available Xbox Game Pass title, invoking the legendary 1987 design and playing homage to the classic TMNT games like Turtles in Time. Allow me to translate that into English for you. It means chibi, super deformed big melon Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, plus April, Splinter, and Casey Jones. You see, 1989's Konami beat-em-up had a certain art style about it, limitations of the hardware of the day, but it still looked like the cartoon enough. Now we actually have the technology to look like we're playing the 1987 cartoon, and we do this. Oh, but wait. I'm just getting started. The game breaks into two modes. There's Story, which offers power leveling, stage replayability, collectibles, and a world map allowing you to join others. And then there's Arcade. It gives you the classic experience, so if you have 2 hours to set aside, because there is no save in Arcade. Now, as gameplay goes, there's actually a lot of depth here, and this could very well be the best beat-em-up I've played in over a decade. All the characters have an array of attacks that leaves you questioning why April O'Neil ever needed the Turtles to rescue her. You can strike quick, there are rudimentary combos, jumps of course. You can hold the hit button and even break guard. As your hero inflicts damage, you can build your super bar and unleash a devastating attack, of which Casey Jones's seems to be quite OP. That character is a cheat code, and I gotta give kudos for not hiding him behind DLC paywall. The stages contain enhanced power-ups such as pizza, replenish health just like in the old games, but now there's even a group pizza. It's like the Bigfoot from Pizza Hut, giving everybody health. No more blaming Mikey for stepping on the pizza with full health. And there's even a nifty pizza that gives you like super abilities so you can just clean house. If one of your buddies goes down, you can revive them by tempting them with pizza. You can even give a high five, which of course shares life. My only real issue with the controls is once you are sprinting, there is no jump. Instead, once sprinting, you can shoulder roll or slide tackle. I don't know why we need both of those when, take out that slide tackle and let that be jump. Gamers can play Shredder's Revenge by themselves if they are losers, or you can have a local friend for that couch co-op, and then in addition to that, go into Xbox Live. So you can actually have local plus Xbox Live co-op up to 6 players. Unfortunately, actually getting that to work is a dilemma. I found that when I joined and we tried to have 6 people, it never could go. We tried for 30 minutes. The game would essentially load up parts of the level and then reload the level, moving us forward, but there was no one to fight. I couldn't interact with anybody else. It was an absolute disaster. Alas, when I used my amazing Xbox Series X to host, I had no issue. Now, I did get 6 people together, and we did complete the game on the okay medium difficulty on our first try, day 1. Unfortunately, occasionally they got kicked out. Though they were invited back and they were able to rejoin in progress, they lost all their stats. And when you are in 6 hero mayhem, it is a delight, but if you don't want to have a migraine, I highly suggest you turn off screen shake. Another pro tip would be to taunt before proceeding so that you are ready to unleash a super, and also you can just hit super and then immediately taunt to just chamber that super and almost use that exclusively throughout the stages. So yes, it is unfortunate there is a way to abuse the system, but hey, French dev. Level interaction is minimal, but we are trying to adhere to a strict arcade beat-em-up genre without feeling like a platformer. And to that, Shredder's Revenge really has no fault. But Vaughn, you said the game was overrated. When are we going to get to it? Look, I know what you're thinking. Vaughn, how can you look this amazing at your advanced age? And the trick is my buddies over at calderalab.com. I clean my face with the clean slate, I apply the base layer, I put on the good serum, and I am ready to go. And if you use my promo code FRY15, you can save 15% at checkout. Even when the connection is quality, there is still an element to Shredder's Revenge that really nips at my bud. Is that the term? Look, we have voice actors in the game, but we don't have them for the cutscene. I gotta read this crap. Yeah, it's a way too simplistic story of Shredder trying to assemble Krang's body. Okay, whatever. Oh, Vaughn, we can't get James Avery to voice Shredder for the game. He died. You can't convince me we don't have the technology to stick electrodes into Uncle Phil's skull and make him talk like Shredder, at least better than the guy they settled for. So you're teasing us with this amazing intro sequence, full animation, and then when we play the game, we get saddled with this garbage, where the only animation is the form of static characters with their hair and clothing moving in the wind. Who does that look like? Yeah, I know these guys watch my videos. I know they stole my animation style. Now look, your typical game review channel on YouTube is hosted by some generic, balding fat dweeb who girls don't talk to, not someone uber creative like myself. A true pioneer who undeniably created a genre on YouTube. Cookie cutter hacks and shills can't be offended because no one can rip them off. But my uncompromised view plays out for my maybe 3 loyal viewers. I give Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder's Revenge an 8.1 out of 10.
If you appreciate a YouTube channel that doesn't just pad out content to get to the 8-minute mark so that it can hammer you with ad breaks, then you should subscribe to my son's channel. You just got done watching it.